know. What time is it? 9:15. We've made it to Animal Kingdom. We've got 15 minutes to get to Flight of Passage. I love Animal Kingdoms. It's got artwork to it. Lovely, innit? It's a different feel for it, yeah. It's a different. Every queue's mobbed today for Animal Kingdom. I don't know what's going on, but we're up in the annual pass, Teresa. Now we've made it to Animal Kingdom. When you come in, there's always these wee booths. Did you come in every park they've got them, and that's for your maps. Always just take a map for this, especially for Animal Kingdom. I really don't know my way about Animal Kingdom. Constantly get lost. It's like wee islands, and you walk by over bridges, and always confused. But it's a great park if you bring kids that like animals. It's absolutely chocker the day. Absolutely chocker. That's your koi fish. I think there's usually stuff in there, I'm sure. But we're going to hoof it up to Flight of Passage. We've got my Flight of Passage Fast Pass in 25 minutes, I believe. I'm looking at that. I don't know why I'm looking at that for the time. Sometimes it feels like a watch. So we're just going to head up to Fast Pass. Go on to Fast Pass, and then I think we've got breakfast. Where do we get breakfast? Whereabouts? We've got breakfast at Tusker House at 11, which is a buffet. So I'll show you that later on. But we're going to head up right now to, as I say, get our Fast Pass done. Maybe get a wee photograph, start taking later on, and then we'll head over.
Your daily life and any other thing. But these birds are getting some of their favorite treats, and they're hanging out for a little bit longer, but it looks like they're getting ready to say goodbye. So we'll see what these birds do best, and that's when they take flight. Thank you all so much for joining us. This is going to count. We'll be back out at 2:15. So whatever you do, enjoy the rest of your day. I just think that's the thing to do.
Thank you for joining us for Winged Encounters. Remember, together we can help ensure amazing sights like these remain in wild places for many generations to come. Enjoy the rest of your adventures here at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
I love these voiceover people. They've got cracking voices. I'd love them to do my voicemail. This is us in Pandora, Leisure Centre in Pandora, for the Avatar. For the plants. This is such an amazing place. You see this at night, this floor and everything all glows, and it's amazing. I must say, Animal Kingdom is one of the loveliest looking parks. It is a really nice looking park. Where you see this. Here we are. Here you are. He's got a tail and heels. I love when you see people going for it. Just actually, don't give a hoot what they're wearing or what they're doing. It's great. These girls here, and the cast members with the Wilderness Explorer, that's from Up, when Doug does the Wilderness Explorer. You can go down that, it's wee kind of things you go around and they teach you around about Animal Kingdom, what's special about the animals and how they treat them and how they look after them. So this is us, we're just going to go into our flight of passage, fast pass. This is us, we don't know how long the wait is, but we're going to go up and we'll see, but we've got a fast pass, we'll see how it goes. I'll see you when I go off, let you know how it is.
Can everyone see me?
Yes.
Great. Welcome to the Avatar program. Soon, you're going to have a chance to undertake an amazing Navi rite of passage, flying on the back of this powerful animal called an Ikron, or as we call it, a Banshee. The way you're going to do this is by being matched to something called an avatar. And I'm here to help you guys get ready. But first, we have to scan you for Pandoran microparasites. Alright everyone, stay on your number and move your arms a bit. Okay, start scan. You've all got them. But don't worry, they're very common around these parts. Let's start the decon.
Initiating GMR decon.
Stand still over your number, you're not going to feel a thing. You're doing great. Almost done here.
They're all clear.
Great. Now let's go over how all this works. Like I said before, you're going to be matched to these things called avatars, which look a lot like the Navi. They're created by blending human DNA and Navi DNA. Once we match you to an avatar, thanks to a special link chair, your mind will be able to control that avatar. Using avatars to fly this way was all figured out by my boss, Dr. Jackie Ogden. She leads our science team, which is part of the Pandora Conservation Initiative, and we're here in the Valley of Moara studying banshees and their environment. Over a generation ago, this enormous company called the RDA created a lot of damage to the area through their bad mining practices and conflicts with the Navi. Just like on Earth, it can take decades for ecosystems to recover. One way to understand what's going on with an ecosystem is to study what are called keystone species. These are animals like tigers, jaguars, seals. The banshee is one of these important animals. Dr. Ogden is the foremost expert on studying the Ikron and has spent years researching them. Unfortunately, banshees live high in rookeries and humans can't get anywhere near them without becoming their lunch. But the Navi and avatars can. In fact, the Navi have been riding on the backs of banshees since their earliest history. Thanks to science, avatars can ride on banshees too. That's why you're linking to an avatar. It was Dr. Ogden who restarted the avatar. Let's prep the genetic sampling.
I'm on it.
Okay, first we need to find the compatible match of your genetic material with the genetic material of one of the avatar bodies that we already have. Once we do that, you'll be able to link to that avatar and fly. Help us out and move around a bit. Almost. Yes, got him. Now, let's find you your avatar matches.
For some reason. That's you there.
All right. You've all been matched with avatars. Looks like they're ready for you in the next room. When the door opens, please go inside, all the way in, and stand over the same number that you're standing over now. And I'll see you in there.
And in partnership with Alpha Centauri Expeditions, we can now bring this amazing experience to you. The way you'll be able to fly is by linking to an avatar that's already on the back of an Ikron. Let's see how this works.
We establish a link using powerful psionic amplification equipment. The human driver is connected to an avatar, which could be physically hundreds of kilometers away. When you follow our technician into the link chamber, you'll see a series of 16 link chairs. Please go to the number that matches the number you're standing on now. First, stow your gear in the storage containers on the back wall. This should include all bags, cameras, and other items, including cell phones. It's important to push them all the way into the bin. Then get onto the chair as you would a bike. Straddle the seat, step forward, and sit down. Slide your hips forward until you are against the chest pad, and then move your feet all the way forward. Wait until you're seated before you put on your flight visors. Hold on to the hand grips as shown. It's important to hold on to the hand grips at all times. After you're seated, back and leg restraints will be firmly engaged. For your safety, throughout this entire experience, always remain seated and supervise your children.
Once the link takes place, you will be connected to your avatar and sitting on the back of an Ikron. It'll feel like you're really there. Moments later, you'll begin your flight. A Na'vi guide will lead you out. You'll experience the breathtaking beauty of Pandora, but you might also face some of its greatest challenges. Some of this flight might be intense, but trust your guide and be brave. As the Na'vi say during this important rite of passage, Sivak Ho, rise to the challenge. Good luck.
All right, you ready? Let's get you into the link chamber.
All right, travelers, you will be restrained at a height above the ground and the floor will move. If you're prone to motion sickness or if you have a fear of heights and you would like to opt out, you can let me know inside. This flight is 4.5 minutes and you must remain seated the entire time. Once you're awake, you're going to come right this way. 9 through 16, you'll follow that.
Attention drivers, stow your gear on the back wall and then get onto the link chair the way we showed you in the video. Then put on your flight visors. For your safety, throughout this entire experience, remain seated, lean forward, holding on to the hand grips, and supervise your children.
Para su seguridad, durante toda esta experiencia deberán permanecer sentados, inclinarse hacia adelante agarrando las barras y supervisen a sus niños. Gracias.
Welcome back. Please step off the link chair, gather your belongings, and exit the link chamber.
Wow. Wow. Wow, that was amazing.
And this area was going to be completely empty and clear of all people. And I clearly see that these are all people. So what's the deal, Midas? I lied. All right, guest of Pandora, you're going to have to forgive my colleague. He is a little stressed. Like I said, this is his final solo checkoff run in this suit. And he has to take this bad boy through a series of 5 tests. How many tests?
5.
Exactly.
But Mike, it's you have to.
No buts. Come on, rookie. We got to get moving on here because we got to get through these 5 tests. How many tests?
5.
In the next 11 minutes.
No, Midas. There's no way that is correct. Can you please check that ETA?
Oh, well, I apologize. I misread it. Yeah. It's 10 minutes. All right, we're going to start off with test number 1, the alignment test. Sweet Tooth has to get the suit from right there all the way to the right, over here, in a perfectly straight line. Yes, so we're going to clear everybody up just right behind the black lines.
I can do this. I just need to make sure you guys give me a lot of room because I'm a rookie and I have no idea what's about to happen. But, you know, since I wasn't expecting to have so many eyes on me, maybe all of you can help me out by giving me some vocal encouragement. So, when I point at all of you, I want you guys to yell back at me, "Hey, sweet, move your feet. Let's give it a go." Ha. Hey, sweet, move your feet. But that's all I need. All right. Right. Left. Right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm doing it. Oh, look how good I'm doing. Oh, sweet. Move. I nailed that test.
Sweet Tooth! Test number 1, alignment test is complete, and that is gold. Alright, moving on to test number 2, visitor awareness. Hello. They call me Midas because everything I touch turns to gold. And I am the golden boy of the building suit instructors here at Pandora Range. Boom!
Thank you.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing our official Pandora Ranger pose. See all you have to do is point at something cool and go, sweet!
That's great. Tell everybody who you are.
Oh, I forgot to do that. Hey, everyone, I'm
Be really sweet as if you told everybody what you're going to be sitting.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is called the Class T Filer 7600 XO Carrier. But I gave it a sweet little nickname. I call this one Blue Danger, Danger, Danger.
All right, so this little beauty right here. Talk about the suit.
That was
This mechanical marvel is second only to an avatar, and it is the perfect tool for studying
and surviving.
Pandora's wild terrain.
And it is also the perfect assist for doing all of our conservation efforts on Pandora.
Yes, however, if you were to wander out into the wilderness of Pandora without that suit,
I would most likely get eaten. I don't want to be eaten.
relax, Ricky. No one's getting eaten. I've never had anyone fail these tests on my watch. Look, it's Sophie's birthday over here. Yeah, look. Yeah, you just got a button and everything. No, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. You're wearing a button. It's your birthday. I'm just pointing it out. You know what's not going to happen on her birthday? One, she's not going to talk to me. She's going to run away. But secondly, I'm not going to lose my golden reputation. That's right. In fact, you're going to pass these tests, and I'm going to say test number 2, visitor awareness, is complete, and that is gold. All right, moving on to test number 3.
Well, hold on now. This guy over here with the gas off shirt.
Yeah.
He's looking at me kind of funny.
That's going to be kind of funny looking.
That's not funny.
Don't even laugh at that. I was okay. Whoa, hold on. You're standing next to this guy, so I think there actually might be some confusion here, and some people might actually be mistaking you for a bad guy. So I got this guy right here. Hey, quick show of hands. How many of you like to play games? Oh, me! Awesome. We're going to play a little game. I like to call this good guy or bad guy, right? It's really easy. It goes like this. This is an old amp suit once written by the evil mercenaries of the RDA. Otherwise known as, everybody say with me, the bad guy. Excellent.
Right, and this is a state-of-the-art utility that can be piloted by a Pandora Ranger, and we're better known as the say with me,
Good guy. All right, that's how easy it is. So get ready to shout out the answers. Here we go. Rusted armored cockpit is a bad guy.
Open air convertible is a
Good guy.
sweet.
Driven by evil scary news who tried to destroy Pandora is a bad guy.
Made it down to Tusker House. I love the bands here. There's usually a band on. It's an African band. I love it. He's a great Santa. I love that. So we're just going to go into Tusker House. We're just waiting for our wee buzzer going. Once my buzzer goes, we're going to head up, and I'll take you up and I'll show you inside, show you the buffet. Right, so made it to Tusker House buffet. We're kind of a bit right on the borderline for the breakfast and lunch, so you get a bit of both. So I'll just kind of go around and I'll show you what's going on. Hold on. I'll take a plate, I'll take a green plate.
I'm waiting for it.
That's alright.
Okay, with a nice one.
They look crying.
They all are.
Tater tots. That's my plate. I took pancakes, I'll put them back for the wee man for his lunch because he's fell asleep again. He's doing well though, but he's fell asleep today. Do you get Donald? Alright, good. I thought I missed a character. We've got Mickey, Donald, Daisy coming so far, but I'm going to tuck into this and we'll see how it goes. I don't even know what's here. Hey Mickey! Sleeping. Get you to sign? Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. You see, look. There, got your there. Thank you. I get you to sign for me. I'll put to match your dress. Wait, we'll hold it tight. Thank you so much. Thank you, Daisy. Mwah. Fabulous. Hello. We're getting to sign then. You sign for this for me? Match it. That's the best signature yet. Cuddle. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Dom.
Thank you.
There's wee t-shirts coming on, isn't it? Thanks, Donald.
Donald's been the best so far. It's getting there, looking good.
Aye, so that's us just out, just done Tusker House. It was okay, it was nice. The food, that it was $220 basically. $220, and we were on the dining plan, so that would have been. But through the dining plan, you can get a cocktail. So the cocktails were like $12.50, so it was $25 for 2 cocktails alone. So that's part of your dining plan. I wouldn't have paid for that. The desserts are nice, but they're just so sweet. But the food was lovely. Mini corn dogs. It's different. If you like to have something different, then come here. It's not like burgers. It's no. Come at 11 o'clock as well, which is kind of brunch. So they're just doing away with breakfast. The sausages, the bacon, and all the eggs and stuff. Still, so they still had everything for the breakfast and for lunch. And then they started bringing more stuff out. They do things like the coconut prawn curry, and they do a chicken curry, and they do things like that that's different, so that you don't just have the same old buffet, you know. So it's not bad that, if that's what you prefer. So I would try it if you're on the dining plan. If you're not wanting to spend $220 on something that you're not too sure about, then I would maybe go and watch maybe some vlogs and see what you think. Look at Diz Unplugged, see what they think about it. I'm sure there's been some trackers and stuff like that been here as well. But if you look back and see what they think, just to make your mind up, because I'm unsure, to be honest. I don't think I would come back again, even if it was on the dining plan. I think I've tried better elsewhere. So we're going to do our fast pass. We've got the safari shortly, and then we are going to Everest. So I don't know if we're actually maybe going to just walk down and see if we can just get on Everest just now, and then we'll see what we can do for there. So you see this is like a graveyard for strollers, as they call them over here. Where all good strollers and prams come to die. There's no smoking in Disney anymore, so I'm guessing this was maybe the smoking zone, and I've done away with that, so that is what it is now. Got loads of prams. Mullins here as well. Look. I'm sure all the kids want in there as well. So, but aye, so we're just going to head up, go to safari. I'll maybe take you on the safari if we get on it, and I'll just film some of it because it's quite a long journey. So I don't think I'll take filming the whole thing. So we'll see you there. See you there. So we've come along to, this is us in the Rainforest Cafe. Try no break things, Blue. You break it, you pay it. We're in Rainforest Cafe, we've just come in. They do good sunglasses in here, and they're pretty cheap. They're about $15, and they're really good. It's not what I would choose, but Teresa would get the same because you just find happens to them. Because I've got a bad, got a dodgy eye, so I've got to wear ones that are it's good for my eyes, so I wear Ray-Bans a lot. So I'm actually going to try and get the Disney Ray-Bans, the ones with a Mickey on it. But I'll show you a wee bit in here. So just basically like T-Rex, except it's all jungle animals. I've never seen that outside Rainforest Cafe. It's like a wee outside bit, I've never seen that. That's new. Well, I don't know, it's certainly not new, it's new to me, it's not new. Some of the merchandise is quite nice as well. What else? See any? Yeah? Good. Every time we come to the poly, we always gain a wee squirrel. I know we shouldn't feed them, but I like to feed them. With this wee chap, look, just sitting there, quite content. Munching a what's it? And tater tots. So this is us, our first night at Halloween Horror Nights tonight. So we're just going to go and pick up, we've not been at Universal yet, so we're going to go and pick up our annual passes for Universal, and we're going to go and get the frequent fear with the Express tonight. So we're going to go and see how much these are. We'll let you know. These wee stalls are usually good. They sell all the merchandise, some different stuff. They sell usually some different stuff here on these. Usually sell Big Bang stuff and all that here. But I think that's maybe over here now. That's us, we got our annual passes. That's us annual pass holders again. And that's us got our frequent fear with Express this year. So it's not bad. It was $1,280 for the frequent fear with Express for the three of us. So we'll head into the parks now. But I'll keep filming just to give you a wee show of how it's looking on the way into Universal. So you voted on it since just opened last year? We've not tried that yet, we'll try that later on this year. Yeah. There's the Hard Rock Cafe. Hotel's over there. There's a Universal Ball, it's good to see it, isn't it? Cracking in it, it's good to see. So excited, here we go. Wow, there's still a massive queue to get in. Look at the size of the queue still to get in. Home to the public at 6 o'clock, so it's been open at least 20 minutes. Queue. Look at the posters for this year. Hi, they're open. Just made it in. That's us in, finally. Here we go. There we go. We're going to get houses first, then come back and get that, or do you want to go and get a lanyard first? So you want to go and get a lanyard first? So then you've got it around your neck so you can use it for the Express. Go and get that first. I'm going to get some lanyards and stuff for people, like some of my mates and stuff, Ghostbusters fans. But we're going to have a wee look just now anyway, and I'll show you some stuff. There we go. I like that. I like that. It's back. They had these last year and they interact with the scare zones, but they were $15 and this year they're $5, so because I've took the lanyard off it, they're getting it cheaper. I've not seen this t-shirt. I've not seen that t-shirt. And there's the Ghostbusters ones and stuff. If you try to go inside for them, I'll do it and I'll just have a wee stop about it. If you'll have a wee stop about it, I'll show you some stuff. I'll not show you all the... Oh, take them off. I'll not show you the kind of all the kind of merchandise. So we'll come back to the Universal and Islands of Adventure tomorrow. So I'll give you a wee tour of that tomorrow. We'll just do the scary stuff today. So here we go. That's amazing. I really like this. Have you seen that film? Go and watch The Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It's honestly one of the weirdest, funniest films I've seen. And that's the scary stuff here, but I'll show you the Halloween Horror Night tribute store up at the top when we got that way. We're just in here, as I say, just for Teresa and Chloe, just to get a lanyard just now because they've not brought any. But I've got my one that was kindly sent to me by Christopher Ripley and his team. The Halloween Horror Nights Unofficial. Check them out on Facebook, really good. There's also a Halloween Horror Nights Unofficial chat on Facebook, which is really, really good. You should go on and see that. There was some spoilers this year, but you can't always avoid spoilers, I suppose. There was a wee bit, but you can't avoid them. They're inevitable, I suppose. But we're just waiting on these two, and then we're going to head up. This is the map he's got when we come in. As I say, I'm saying this because all these people that don't know, or my friends, family, that don't know where we're at, excuse me, they talk about going to Halloween Horror Nights so much, and it's the highlight of our holiday. That's why we come this year every year, at the same time every year. That's why we're here. So go and check it out. Go and check out some people. As I say, some people do good, like only like Halloween Horror Nights, like Florida guy, View from Cheap Seats. They're really, really good. They're in some chats as well, some like Halloween Horror Nights chat rooms, some podcasts also, so check them out. I believe the View from Cheap Seats one is the Four Norsemen. I've listened to that a couple of times, that's quite good. So I give them a wee listen to, if you're interested. I'm just going to get through my first scale zone. I'm not too sure of all the zones yet, so I'm not even going to guess. I'm just going to game over or something, so let's go. We see this at night, Chloe. We see the lasers and all that on here. Oh, it's amazing. Amazing. Game over. Game over, man. So, 60-minute wait. Why are you going there? I don't know where the express line is. The express?
The express is on your left, yeah.
Thank you. So Ghostbusters first night at the house, first house of the night even. It says a 60-minute wait, but we've got express, as I said, so the half an hour, 35 minutes it should be.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. The more I see this Killer Clowns t-shirt, the more I'm falling in love with it, by the way. Isn't it? It's nice. Clownzilla. You need to watch that film, it's amazing. And that's the line, look at the queue. This is what we're talking about, look. Whoa! Look at the queue. That's a 60-minute queue. Aye, right. 60 minute nothing, that's more than 60 minutes. They usually do a wee there's a wee thing up here that's like a wee telly screen and it kind of tells you stuff. And this is where we've seen it says there's a difference between watching a scary movie and living a scary movie. And Halloween Horror Nights is living a scary movie. I do believe that, but it's brilliant. It's like walking on the set of a film. Just got up to see some days after I've been in the house and I'll let you know how it is.
Biggest rocking.
Scare actor dining. I think you just gave a guy a fist bump. This is just at the first house. Only took 10 minutes to get through that. That's why you paid, as I said, over £1,000 for express passes. But that was it was entertaining. The guy almost hugged me. There's one bit that came out, there's 3 of them, they just came out one way, it was good. But it was entertaining. Being a big Ghostbusters fan, you know, you can't argue with it. But there was a couple of scares on it. I was actually surprised, but it was really good. So we're going to head up to the next one, I think. I know where it's going to be. So we'll see how it goes. And then I'll let you know when we get to the next house and where it's going to be. So next house is Yeti. Get through this through Jimmy Fallon's. It's not on at night. With Halloween Horror Nights is on, so we're just heading through this way. We're just doing Yeti. We're going to just try and do them in order. It says it's only a 40-minute. Last one said an hour, we get through in 10 minutes. So let's see how long this one takes. It says 40. But I'll let you know how it's going. This is Yeti. This is maybe quite cool, this one. But I'll let you know how it is. So we just get done with the Yeti. Yeti was alright. This got Chloe and Teresa a few times. But it was good. It's good. It's kind of good because they're up high as well. And they're doing, you get dripped on and there's snow and it's cold. It's good. So we're just heading out. So this is a 40-minute wait and we'll go through and we'll see how long we got in for that. I'll let you know how this one is when they come out. We've just done us. We're just doing us. It was really good. It's very tightly filmed. They've done that scary eye thing, which was good. So we've done 3 houses so far, but I don't know if we're going to stay all night. The babysitter we've got with the baby saying that the wee man's fell off the bed, so I think we're maybe just going to do another 2 houses, so that's done 5 the night, and then we'll do the rest the next night, even try and get 4 done. So we're going to head, I don't even actually know what house we're going to head to next. The next one on the list was Stranger Things, but that's saying it's an 80-minute wait. So we're not going to do 80-minute wait. We'll go through the rest of it and then we'll come back. Okay, so I'll let you know what house we're going to go into next, and I'll let you know how it is anyway once we come out, if I don't let you know. We'll just get Rob Zombie, but I'm going to just come in here and get a wee bit of quiet. Just bumped into Kyle from Cheap Seats with his wife and daughter. It was lovely to meet you. We brought a wee gift for him. He's a big soccer fan and has been football fans. He brought a wee gift. So it was nice to meet you. So we're just going to walk through the Rob Zombie, and then as I say, we're going to head up the road for a wee bit earlier tonight, and then we'll see where it goes. But I'll let you know, we don't know what house we're going to do next. We're waiting for the house times to change and see how it goes as we get closer. But I will let you know when we get to the house, and I'll let you know how it is. suppose this is the kind of scale zone to get through with your future life. That's from Dragula. Probably one of the better scale zones so far. I've not been impressed with the scale zones, to be fair. I like Zombieland the film, the scale zone pretty sucks. But I've not seen the show yet, so once I see the show, maybe that'll improve it. Like my blinky. So we'll head up. Where are we going? Head round this way. Harry Potter. The scariest bit about Harry Potter's the amount that J.K. Rowling earns a day. You see on the buildings there, you can see the light shine on it, like the light show that shines up on it. And over here, they used to have it over here on the Queen Street, and J.K. Rowling wasn't too happy about it and they had to take it down. She said she actually threatened them apparently, so I don't know how true that is, but that's why it's no longer on here, no longer on the building. Instead it's over here and over here. And on the ground over here, rather than on the buildings. So take that for what it is. That guy just got us. Good man, good mate, good man. Chainsaw nice. Brilliant. Chainsaw nice. That's quite funny. This is usually where there's loads of clowns with chainsaws, but I don't know what they are. They're kind of, I don't know what they are with chainsaws, painted faces, kind of like the pub. This has been a good scale zone in the past. We've been trick or treat. usually changes to Mel's die-in. They've changed it? Or they've not changed it, should I say? So it's Vanity Ball. It's a bit like the Bioshock baddies. The Splicers.
Show them all the House of Vanity has done for you.